everyone's favorite slash not favorite subgenre of metal. It was super big for a while and then it just f***ing disappeared. And for the longest time, everyone hated new metal, right? It was like Limp Bizkit. Korn, more like peas. And then for some reason, over the past few years, it's had like a massive resurgence. New metal is like super cool again. Look at my poll I did on my channel. If you had to pick one of these bands to listen to for the rest of your life, who would it be? But look how many people vote for Limp Bizkit. If I did this same poll 5 years ago even, it would literally be flipped. Millennial nostalgia now is like, it's an absolute goldmine. But anyway, the main reason why I wanted to do this today was because Slipknot reunited, right? They played this show dressing up in their original, like, you know, red boiler suits and shit, like they did, you know, back in the day. Like Corey has, like, you know, his original haggard face mask thing from back in the day. Again, it's like, you know, tapping into all that millennial nostalgia. Like, oh, look, they look exactly like how they used to back in the day when I liked them. Oh, look at that. Oh, now I'm interested in this band again. And it's got me thinking, like, new metal is so fucking big. Is this stuff actually any good? Let's take a step back and try and think about it objectively. What we're going to do, we're going to go over the most popular new metal bands, and maybe we could even do a little tier list and rank them, perhaps. All right, we're just going to gloss over each of these bands, like, very quickly. All right, so Slipknot. They were one of the least new metal-y sounding new metal bands. They were basically like a death metal band, essentially, right? It is just, like, very accessible death metal with sort of new metal aesthetic. One thing that Slipknot does super well is intros. There are so many good Slipknot intros, man. It's just so fucking, like, raw. Just sounds so, like, pissed off. I'm a big fan of Slipknot. To be honest, they're barely even a new metal band. That's kind of what's interesting, actually, about new metal. Is that all of these bands, they're all very, very different. But yeah, I reckon Slipknot is an S tier band for sure. Probably top 5 influential metal bands of all time. So next we're gonna do Papa Roach. This is a song that everyone knows. It's the most fucking annoying song on the planet. Like, I literally want to cut my life into pieces whenever I hear this song. Shut the fuck up. Man, music videos of this time were something else. Just like mopey teenagers in rooms full of posters. What else did they do? This reminds me of like those vampire films like the 2000s. Imagine I've got a sword. Hurry up! Just like slaying vampires with my Masamune katana sword. Their songwriting is at least memorable, right? And like really earwormy. So yeah, Papa Roach. Maybe a C. As far as new metal goes, they're like pretty in the middle. Okay, all right, what we got next? Kitty. I actually don't know this band at all. What was that? Dude, this is awful. Crackish. No way, this is serious, dude. This cannot be serious. Alright, that's enough of that. So, Kitty, I'm sorry, but this is, not good. Okay, next up, Limp Bizkit. This is a fun one. Where's the dance? Where they're like holding their willies. Yeah, I remember like kids dancing to it, just like doing this. Like, iconic, man. Iconic. Yeah, they were very big for like a very short period of time, and then they just like fizzled off. For a long time, everyone fucking hated this band. But now it's cool to love Limp Bizkit. It's like, oh, dude, remember how sick Limp Bizkit was? And like, we totally weren't hating on them. But I would say, like, they're a fun band, though. They're just a fun party band, not to be taken too seriously. Like, are they good? No, but they're fun. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. It's got to be B, right? B for Biscuit. All right, who's next? Drowning Pool. All right, this is the real new metal shit. So when I think of peak 2000s new metal cringe, I think of shit like this. Like, this song is fucking hilarious. I love it. Yeah, this bit. Okay, this is the best bit. Such a fucking dumb song. With new metal, right? It's either got to be actually good, or it's got to be at least, like, really dumb and goofy, like Limp Bizkit. So, Drowning Pool, where are they going? D for dumb. Yeah, I agree. I would definitely listen to the Drowning Pool over Kitty. All right, Cold Chamber. Dude, this is so bad. Oh, it's got this horribly cringe 2000s, like, horror aesthetics, like the Marilyn Manson kind of thing. Why? It's Ozzy Osbourne. Why is Ozzy Osbourne here? Let's give this one a chance. I'm trying so hard to find something to be engaged about with this band, but it fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, it's Bin Chamber. There we go. All right. Okay, we're finally getting onto some decent bands. All right. System of a Down. One of the most unique bands in history, not just in metal. Start with the first album. Sweet Pea. The first time I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? I thought he was like sweeping or something. Dude, he's just playing harmonics. It's like, it's really creative. What's cool, right, is they took that whole new metal style, right, but they put a really, like, wacky spin on it. And you got Toxicity, one of the fucking best metal albums of all time. Fucking banger after banger after banger.
She had so many friends.
And then after that, they did the whole mesmerize, hypnotize thing. Fucking all over the place.
Hey man, look at me rocking now. I'm on the video.
BYOB, oh yeah. Beans from the tablecloth. Oh, well, it's obvious, like, System of a Down are probably the best band on this whole list, right? Yeah. All right, Deftones. Oh, this is a tricky one because, like, I know this band is, like, really critically acclaimed, and I just never got into them. I find their music, like, insufferably boring. It's like love-making music. It's not party music, is it? You know? It's so mopey and, like, dirgy, man. The way he sings is so annoying as well. He sings like... But I will say, like, musically, you know, they're probably one of the better bands on this list. So, one of these things, it's just not for me. I can understand the appeal. All right, they're going a B tier above Limp Bizkit, okay? Right, Mushroom Head. I don't really know anything about this band, except that they're the other band that wear masks. I think they were actually around before Slipknot, right?
Blinded by the taking its toll.
Dude, what's going on? This guy's not even trying. This video is like pretty high production, right? But like this band, like, doesn't sound very good.
Biding my time until I'm strong enough.
That guy actually has a pretty good voice. You know what? It's terrible, but I was actually really entertained. Yeah, I guess they're a D. I don't think they're quite bin, but at least it's funny, right? All right, Korn. Again, one of those bands that has a very, very unique original sound. I've got a feeling they were like one of like the originators of that sound, right? I think they were, yeah, 94, man. Holy shit, that was fucking early. Oh no, let's start with a song that everyone knows.
Something's raped and taken from me.
What's the first album sound like? Oh, I love it. I guess they were trailblazers of the whole down-tuned riffing thing in this style of music. That is the de facto signature 2000s look. For me personally, it's not a band that I'm massively into, but I appreciate them like big time. Where's Korn going? I think it's a very solid S. All right, Alien Ant Farm. Alien Ant Farm were always the band that appealed to me most, and I'm not really sure why. They just seem like really fun. A lot of the new metal bands, they were very mopey and serious and dark. The guitar playing was sick. The rhythm section was insane, and the vocalist had a very unique voice, sort of like the songs were just so catchy. You see what I mean? They're just fun. They're just having a good time, some goofy dancing. Did anyone ever play Tony Hawk's 3? This is my favorite song on the soundtrack. I think they're a fucking A-tier band, dude. But I think a lot of people would be mad me putting them above Deftones and Limp Bizkit. I'm gonna have integrity. I'm gonna stick it like this, all right? I don't care what anyone says. I'm bumping Limp Bizkit up to an A. It doesn't make sense for them to be B. Godsmack. I don't think I could name a single song by Godsmack. What the fuck is this, dude? I've legit never heard this song before. It's just like American as fuck. Yeah, this is like fucking WWE entrance music, man. Just riding into like the wrestling ring and like a fucking like Harley Davidson chopper with like an eagle like on your head or something. It could have been a good song if it had a decent chorus.
You see, I can't see it, maybe.
You know, they're literally in like the fucking WWE wrestling cage, like Hell in a Cell. Actually, that wasn't terrible. I wouldn't say they were terrible. They just don't have good songs. There's like no hooks whatsoever. I think they could be like a C tier. Better than Papa Roach? No. Linkin Park. For sure the most mature songwriters on this list. You know, in the end, this was like the flagship song of that era. Still a banger as well as like a super anthemic song.
I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
The chorus still goes fucking hard, doesn't it?
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
And like the early shit was like pretty heavy as well. Like amazing musicians, amazing songwriters. I can't say a bad word about Linkin Park. Linkin Park are going S tier. Where are they going? I think I'm just gonna stick them at the top of S. All right, moving on. Let's do a Mudvayne, right? Yeah, the Burbo Ding Band. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. All right, moving on. Static X. I actually don't know anything about this band either. Pretty groovy. I'm digging it. Do you know what it reminds me of? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of dancey, but it's a bit repetitive. It's another good song. Oh, this one. I know this one. Yeah, that's a sick chorus.
You're trying to make me. This is the only. Give me the only thing. Time.
Where are we putting Static X then? I think high B. I'm going to put them higher than Deftones. All right, our final one, I believe. Disturbed. Another one of those bands that did the impossible and broke through to a more mainstream audience. Old poet David Draymond declared unto his disciples, "Oh, wah, ah, ah, ah." You know, one of the most iconic moments in all of new metal. Iconic riff as well, man. This is another one of those 2000s vampire film songs with a guy coming through the door with like a sword. Another one of those bands that are just really, really good songwriters. Honestly, there's not many bad things I can say about Disturbed. I think they're a fantastic band. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Mudvayne in S. Mudvayne's going in high bin chamber. Disturbed, yeah, low S tier, I guess. Okay, so Korn is marginally above Disturbed then. But there we go. So that is what I think we're going to leave it as.
All right, mate. Do that. Do that. Do that. Nice one.